Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Chicago Bears.
Kickoff for Carolina.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Throwing here, Trubisky. Being chased out left. And incomplete to open things up.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. This is the receiver turned running back, Cordell Patterson. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
He's brought down by Shaq Thompson.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. The catch made by Miller.
Trubisky.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of
18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the 1st. Patterson on the draw play. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down. No luck whatsoever there on the draw.
Yeah, they're supposed to use their aggressiveness against them. That was the hope. But maybe they had too big of a meal last night. A half step slow, and he ends up running right into the meat of the defense.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Patterson. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
The tackle.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
So a 3rd and 9 and 6 defensive backs out there in the dime.
Patrolling the passing lanes.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Steps away to his left. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Jackson. He's going to air one out for Anderson, and that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Jackson over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
Again, Jackson. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. That catch good for only a couple. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
Khalil Mack in on the tackle. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
I'm feeling like well, I feel like a prince, I'm feeling myself. I'm loaded with bills, cause I was a blessed with no fail. Don't know how it feels. I wanted to flex and come and chill. I'm making a flip.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And they'll get to this and down it inside the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And boy, that one drops incomplete. But if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
To Jimmy Graham.
First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
And the Bears first down.
Now Trubisky on first down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Cordarrelle Patterson. Touchdown, Chicago. Cordarrelle Patterson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears have taken the early lead. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Makes the score Bears 7, Panthers nothing.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it 2nd down and 11. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. They go play action now. Jackson. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
It's 2nd and inches. At the Bears.
Play action. Now Jackson. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack. They go play action with Jackson. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's got some space here. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
They'll run on first down. Patterson, and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The result's not great thus far. A punt on the first drive and an interception last time out.
And let's face it, every team wants to come out on the field and play with some confidence, play with some tempo, play with some rhythm. And when you're making those types of mistakes...
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Akeem Hicks able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Check, 50. I got you, boy. 59 mark, 59 mark. Check, 59. Come on, baby.
From the gun, Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Got his target, Samuel. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. He was another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a 1st down and more. And he takes this all the way down to the Bears' 16-yard line. A big pickup of 38.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
I can't believe they even let you play. 58. Check. 58 right there. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Ball carrier.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
It's a gain of 5.
2nd and 5 now. Jackson, that's caught. It's Thomas. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
We got 4. 19 target. Kill.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Raquel Armstead, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Ties the game at 7. Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. On first down, it's Patterson. They find some open field here. Cordarrelle Patterson, touchdown, Chicago. Cordarrelle Patterson, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Bears 14, Panthers 7. Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
After the touchdown, on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. From the gun, it's Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. You're trapped. You're trapped. Mike's 59. Hey, come on.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Again, he targets more. This one is complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Jackson will throw again. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
4 yards.
It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jackson. His throw caught at about the 5. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. come out with one back and 3 tight ends. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. To throw again is Jackson. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Delaney Walker in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
He completes this into the hands of Miller. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First down, Bears.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They run with Patterson. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by the rookie Jeremy Chin. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Kickoff for Chicago.
The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Give them 32 on the play. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well. Now Jackson on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to about the 19.
4th down.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Bears will get the football back. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Trubisky. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. K1 short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 15.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. The catch made by Miller. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34.
Anthony Miller.
A big play there for the Bears on 3rd. 55 yards.
1st down.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. Now Trubisky. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Jimmy Graham.
Well, I haven't met an NFL player yet that doesn't use criticism as an edge, and Jimmy Graham has heard that a number of people think he's near the end of his career. He didn't put up the numbers he should have put up in Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers.
Cordero Patterson, and he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Cordero Patterson, 26 yards, and the Bears will add on to their lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Good. Makes the score Bears 21, Panthers 13. Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Jackson on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to find his go-to man so far. That's Moore. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
39-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down.
Jackson's
But they'll get it back.
Intended for Christian McCaffrey.
That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
But you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Panthers are a 2-point conversion away from tying up this football game. The Panther offense staying put. They'll go for 2. And they go with McCaffrey. McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now Trubisky to throw. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
8 of 9.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Trubisky gives to Cohen. The 20. And he is finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets it to the Panthers' 12-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
It's a gain of 35.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
The tackle by Jeremy.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
From the 3, 2nd and a yard. Once more, they turn to Patterson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. And we're back now in Charlotte. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. And we're back now in Charlotte. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. The Bears on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run forward with Cohen. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
4th down.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. Running for it, Montgomery. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They only get a hard-fought yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off the decision to go for it, first and goal. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. They'll run with Montgomery, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery, his second touchdown on the season, and the Bears have broken the tie. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
At their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
On the handoff.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Christian McCaffrey, the ball
I know that
carrier.
speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
3rd and 3.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. Trying to pick it up with Armstead. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
He's checking crowd. Check, check,
They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
6-yard line.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Play action. It's Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Buster Screen. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
A gain of 7.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. back at the 47-yard line. Yetur Gross-Matos in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. Here's Trubisky to throw. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears will extend their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Panthers.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another big play here as they strike for 31. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. It completes it once more to Anderson. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think someone's going to get in the QB1's ear when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the 2nd person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted. Like you said, the pick on the opening drive, 2nd drive, not much better. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning.
Cordarrelle Patterson. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Cordarrelle Patterson. 55 yards as the Bears push further out in front. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That 3rd one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ball game. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? and each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9".
Throwing again. Jackson. Buying time to his left.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
59 mark, check, 59.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Forced out to his left. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Oh, you got deep? 58, boys, 58, 58, Mike. Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
And Jackson throwing once more, escaping the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. line of scrimmage. Again, the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Eddie Jackson picks it.
Intercepted by the Bears. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's starting to look like that 3-game losing streak is going to be a thing of the past here. Coming up 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down.
Today's final score, Bears.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Bears, it's a much-needed victory as it gets them back to 2-4 on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Get your hands up.